Core component architecture. From an author point of view, components are broken down into three parts. Those are structure, initial, and policies. Structure contains the resources that are located on each page and the page author cannot delete. For example, header and footer components. These components are typically located throughout your website. Initial contains initial content that is duplicated to each page when it's created. Finally, policies contain each component, the mapping to a policy, which is the component's pre-configuration. This mapping allows policies to be reused across templates and therefore to be centrally managed. So if you use the MVC framework, that's Model View Control, core components architecture is very similar. So for example, you can think of them being broken into controller, view, and model. So we look here at the top of this illustration, we can see controller. So that'd be type of things under your website. So content, my site, and then we have a page, my page with the JCR, and then we have root, which is root my components. We look at the page, we can see the reference to the configuration of the template, which is typically, in this example, an editable template. So under templates, we have my template, we have structure, initial, policies, and then we can see that under my page, contents, referencing the configuration under a editable template. We look at the view underneath here, we have underneath apps, we have my site, components, title, and then this is referencing our core components under core, WCM, components, title, V1 title. So we can see, we covered this earlier in this video, it's referencing its super type, and then underneath title, here we can see that it's going to be referencing the defined model, which is located in a backend bundle. So here, my title is going to invoke a method under the model, and it's, for example, get title, it's going to return a value that will be displayed in the title. So this is how we can think of core components. It's broken into controller, which is typically underneath of the content where your site is. The view is the component itself, so you can see that here's the title, and then it's going to be referencing its super type, and then underneath the super type, we're going to be invoking a backend bundle, and then it's going to have typically a method that will return the value.